Hello, everyone. I went to see the movie Heart's Eyes, or Heart's Eye. And I was like, okay. Like, I didn't even know this movie was coming out. It's a slasher, romance, comedy. It has to do with a killer killing people and slashing people up on Valentine's Day. I had no clue about this movie. When I originally saw the trailer just in January, where something like this should have been advertised like way before January, it should have been advertised in 2024. I had no clue about this. When I watched the trailer, I thought it was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I also thought it was fan-made. Then when I realized it wasn't fan-made, I'm like, why wasn't this advertised? As I literally just said, they should have advertised this Halloween of 2024. Really advertised it like crazy. But I also still didn't like the costume. Heart's eyes, he puts on the mask, his eyes looks like hearts. And he's looking at you. Just like Jason looks through a hockey mask. He looks through these little hearts for eyes. This mask on. But was it good? Well, I went to see it. There was no one in the theater. But before I went to see it, I also looked at the reviews. People liked it. And the actors in it were incredible. And when I looked up the actors, I realized that Olivia, I can't remember her last name right now, but I'll put it behind me, as I always put names up behind me, because sometimes I can't pronounce them correctly. She was in a movie in 2023 that was a Prime original movie called Totally Killer. And it was a slasher movie as well. And it was a time travel slasher teen movie, and it was actually really good. It was really enjoyable. So if you've never seen Totally Killer, check it out. It's a 2023 movie. It's on Prime. It's well worth your time. And she's a great actress. And she was the main actress in this film. And before I get into her character, the next person that was in it was a person named Mason Gooden, if I'm saying his name correctly. And he was in some of the Scream movies. Now, the director who directed this, I've never seen him direct before. Never seen him direct. He didn't write this movie, he just directed it. But apparently he's done a few other horror movies. Werewolf Within, and surprisingly enough, I've never seen that movie, and I actually should see it. I don't know why I didn't see the movie. And Scare Me. So I'll check out those movies because I like the director. Now, 3 people wrote it. And normally I find when 3 people write a script, they don't do a good job. But these people did, and they must have known a lot about horror movies, because this movie, right away when I saw reviews for it, before I even went to see it, 92% Rotten Tomatoes. Now it's at a 6.8 on IMDb, and it's 80% Rotten Tomatoes. Personally, I'm sitting down in the theater all by myself. It cost $18 million to make, so it's only an hour and a half, and it went by quickly. And there's some other actors in there, too, that I just don't want to mention because you're going to be surprised. The cast is really good. But was it good? Yes! It surprised me. It really, really surprised me. I was not expecting it to be good at all, thinking it was like a phony trailer, thinking, why didn't they advertise this early? But it surprised me. It surprised me so much that I was shocked of the dialogue. The dialogue made me laugh. The dialogue itself was hilarious. They had so much funny dialogue in this film that was a reference to a whole bunch of horror movies from the earlier 70s to 80s, 90s. So if you're a huge horror fan and you've watched this, you're going to laugh. And especially if you get the references. Some people might not get the references if you're not a huge horror fan. But if you're a huge horror fan, you should get the references. Now, this Heart's Eye Killer, they call him the Heart's Eye Killer. He kills on Valentine's Day. So he kills people on Valentine's Day that are in love. He's been doing it for 2 years. Now he's in this city, and he has his eyes on people, and he'll kill these people that he has the eyes on. So what's really cool about this is you see it through his heart eyes. And it's red. And these scenes are not dark. I always complain about killing scenes dark. You could see what's going on. Great kills. There was 2 particular kills that scared the shit out of me. I had no clue they were coming. Especially there was this one at the beginning of the film. It was very funny. He's proposing to her. Beautiful sunset. It looked like it was on a green screen, to be honest with you. Beautiful sunset and all that. He's opening up the ring and something happens and he calls up his photographer guy. He says, I couldn't get it. You're going to have to do it again. So that there's a little bit of funny dialogue there. And then the killing started right from the start. And it was so well done. So well put together. Now I had some issues with the ending. I would have preferred it being an ending kind of like Christmas, like Black Christmas. I thought that would have been cool ending like that. Or I was also thinking it might have been an April Fool's joke, but no, I'm just joking on that. But I really enjoyed this. The dialogue was fun. It was very well paced, really well acted, really, really well written. And the cinematography was really good in this. And even the sceneries, like there was a drive-in theater that was incredible. Incredible scene a winery, all these sceneries and everything they did. 18 million they put into this. It's a must-see in the theaters. It's a lot of fun. Great acting. Great experience. I personally give this movie a 10 out of 10. That's how much I actually liked it. From not thinking it was stupid to a fake trailer to something fantastic. And I'm going to watch it again, and I'm sure there's some jokes I'm going to find even funnier the second time around. Just like Seinfeld. If you've ever seen Seinfeld, the TV show, you keep on finding jokes in it every time you watch it. All right, everyone, a 10 out of 10 for Heart's Eye. I loved it. Thought it was a great film. Must see in the theater. Great acting. And I kind of hope they do make a sequel. Right now it's not making as much money because it should have been advertised a lot sooner than January of 2025. Bye for now and have an incredible day, everyone.